You know what dropped today, though?
What dropped today?
The the first episode, maybe first episode. Who knows if it's gonna make another return? Episode 11 of 10 Minutes with Hot Steamy Men.
Yes, I did see that. I haven't watched it yet, but I did see the episode to drop.
Currently 0 views.
That's probably why I haven't watched it yet.
Yeah, I was surprised. Episode 4 got like 6 views.
Yeah, I was gonna ask, has R.D Dawg Cast been getting views at all? Like, that's weird.
Oh, let's see. Episode 10, no, episode 1, 10 views. 2 is 5, 3 is 4, episode 6, no, 4, episode 4 is 6. And then I went to 10 minutes.
Yeah.
All I'm saying is the hour-long podcast episode got the most views so far, and then the shortest episode has the second most viewed video so far. I'm gonna start promoting it on the Instagram every time I upload it.
Yeah.
And maybe on the Snapchat, get the Snapchat hose on there too.
Seriously.
But let's roll the intro.
Alright.
Okay, intro's playing right now.
Yeah, it's running.
Should I keep the talking over the intro so that they hear us over the intro too?
That would be hilarious. It's like, alright, roll the intro. Man, this.
Dude, I have no idea what I were doing this episode. No. Okie dokie. Olympic sports. Or you said extreme sports too. What?
Yeah. Olympic sports, extreme sports, and our experience with sports. Mm-hmm. If any.
If any.
I'm qualifying if any because I don't know.
I've done a few sports in my day.
I've done a couple. So hopefully, because I'll be real with you, I would have to look up information for the Olympics. I did not keep up with much.
You didn't do any research?
I have done minimal research.
I did minimal research as well. I looked up, I googled and looked up on YouTube history of the Olympics, breakdown of all Olympic sports. What are the best sports? What's the most competitive sports? You know, trying to like get some info, and all of it is just breakdown. Oh, you're talking about the breakdown dancing that went really bad and how they got 0 points.
That's what I was gonna say. I got more of the memes than I got.
That's what I mean. I'm like, let me look up the Olympics right now. First thing that pops up, is it Australian? The Australian girl that sucked at breakdancing so bad.
So do you know the whole like? Oh, so it's a lot of it. I feel is rumor, but I think a lot of it is like confirmed. Like, do you know the story that people are talking about behind that?
No.
Why she got to compete? So she started a league essentially, right? Like her husband, I think her and her husband, it might have just been her husband, started a league because it's not a crazy popular, like there's not an official league for breakdancing in Australia.
Yeah.
Right? So they started one to nominate basically, and she competed in it and won. Like there's so much like bias and shit, and like there's people like posting like on TikTok, YouTube and stuff of Australians who can actually breakdance. And it's just hilarious to think, like, dude, this is you. Because I think she got the meme is 0 points. Ray Gun 0 points. I think
0 points through like 3 rounds. I'm pretty sure, or it's 2 rounds.
It's so funny. Like I feel so bad for all the people who didn't get to go because of her. But...
Let me see.
look up Australia ray gun.
Scored 0 points. Doesn't say how much rounds she did, but she scored 0 points.
Well, she wouldn't have moved forward throughout the competition, but she at least competed in the beginning of it.
I think it was 2 rounds. So I think they did the original round, and then they went to losers or whatever.
Well, it's just the whole fact that there's a whole lot of like, I don't know about conspiracies or whatever, but like bias and like her friends, like them getting to be the ones to go compete because they essentially created a league for this thing that they don't know jack about, and they still got to go compete and talk for Australia.
That's insane. That's insane.
Yeah, among other things, that was ridiculous. And then there's some more like meme-ish highlights from the Olympics. We got Steven. Oh my gosh, I can't remember his last name. Do you know who I'm talking about?
The what?
In the men's gymnast Olympics team.
Oh my gosh, I know.
The amount of fangirling that people have been going over for Steven is awesome and kind of funny. This man shows up to the Olympics to do one thing. He came here to do pommel horse. He did pommel horse, and he fucking kicked ass at pommel horse. That is the American way, Rory.
Oh my god. Sorry.
Alright, one more highlight, and then I will let you take over on the bit more broader information, or more like
I don't know any
stuff you
broad
found
information.
Not necessarily broad, but whatever you found, because obviously, like, we both would have seen the like zeitgeist of internet kind of bullshit.
Yeah. You were talking. Which one were you talking about?
For which one, the ray gun or Steven?
The ray gun.
So ray gun is on Australian. Like, she's a woman from Australia.
Oh yeah. Sorry, the other one. I'm losing. I'm losing.
You're good. I'm just ranting straight through them. So like, if at any point you're like, go back, talk whatever. Just like, so the thing with ray gun, like, that's a whole other mess, and hopefully that gets worked out to where people who actually care about the sport and know the sport get to compete from Australia next year if they keep it. Because I think this is the first year.
I'm pretty sure they said they weren't gonna. I don't think they said that they weren't gonna. I'm pretty sure a lot of people say they're not gonna keep it.
So they called it breaking, right? The whole breakdancing situation?
Yes, it is called breaking.
Breaking. So I don't know how they judge it. I don't actually know.
I don't know either, but it looks like Canada and Japan got gold.
I believe that.
Canada and Japan got gold. China got bronze and US got bronze. France got silver, and how do you even pronounce their name? Give me 1 sec.
So are the Olympics over officially? Do you know?
I do not know. I can look it up.
At this time, I think I think they're still going at this time. I don't know, because I was actually curious to know if like who won, quote unquote, the Olympics, like had the most medals or had the most points that game.
Yes, it ended 4 days ago.
Okay.
Let's see. You want to know who had the most points?
Yeah, because I think the way they primarily score is like, generally speaking, gold 3, silver 2, bronze 1. If you're measuring just directly for medals.
So Olympic Paris 2024. They were in Paris this time.
It was in Paris.
It was in Paris.
Everybody was in Paris.
The boys be in Paris. Who's in Paris?
The boys were in Paris.
The boys.
Just like Kanye said, the boys were in Paris.
I'm not getting any information.
Okay, so we can look that up another. Yeah, I didn't get to watch too much of it. The Men's gymnastics I watched. I watched the female gymnastics. I caught a little bit of high dive, like swimming, synchronized diving, and that was cool to watch. Did you watch any of it or care to watch any of it?
I did not. I only got the memes afterwards. I'm like, oh, I should have watched some of that.
Yeah, so I got memes as well, and then also like some of the big stuff that happened, like Simone Biles. I guess more like the U.S. stuff to do with the U.S. Simone Biles is retiring, I believe. Officially, she's done with the Olympics after this year. Which her career is fucking nuts to think about.
Which one is that?
Female gymnast.
Female gymnast. I don't know who any of these people are. I'll be honest here. It looks like overall the U.S. got one with 40 gold, 44 silver, and 42 bronze. Copper.
That's not too bad.
And then China in second with 40 gold, 27 silver, and then 24 bronze. And they have.
So did US have the most gold this year?
It was tied between China. We both had 40.
Oh, it was tied between. Yeah. But we had more silver.
Yeah, and then it looks like third place was Brazil with 14 gold, 22 silver, 29 copper.
That's a big freaking gap though for gold medals.
Really is.
That's an interesting breakdown.
Really is. I can get breakdown even further between men and women. So in the men category, it looks like US got 13. Is this 13 gold, and then 16 silver, and then 23 bronze, and then in women, does this add up to 40? No, it doesn't.
How many did they get?
No, it doesn't. So the men got 13 gold, and then the women got 26 gold. That's 39.
Yeah, that's 39. There's a gold medal somewhere.
Somewhere's missing. It's missing somewhere. But yeah.
I wonder if it's not added up properly right now. That's cool though.
Participation gold. Obviously.
Oh yeah, they got the sticker.
They got the sticker slapped right on there and be like, good job, you did it.
That's cool. If you were to participate in the Olympic story, what would you do?
I don't know.
Assuming you were good, assuming that you were good at whatever it was, what would you want?
No. It has to be. You have to pick one that's one that you think you could do.
I have one, but it would be, in my opinion, it's unrealistic. You know.
What is it? I'm looking through mine right now. My options.
The archery.
Archery.
The freaking archery is nuts. Have you seen how big, like, how far it is?
They go crazy in archery.
It's like bigger than a football field. How far it is. The cameras don't do it justice for how far they shoot. Like they put a camera on the person shooting and on the target, and it's not a big target. It's maybe that big for the actual bullseye, and it's like a couple, like 100-something yards away.
Okay, I can click watch highlights. It didn't bring me the right stuff. That's crazy. I think I'm going the exact same thing, but not the exact same thing. If US didn't win this, I'm gonna be so upset.
Is it the guns?
Shooting, yep.
They didn't.
How can Americans not win the one thing we're good at?
Yeah, how gun obsessed our culture is, you'd think we'd do better in the shooting game.
We got 1 gold compared to China, who got 5.
I would say, I think Korea got more, didn't they? Didn't Korea win?
Korea got 3.
Ah, okay, China got him. I don't know. Apparently, it's more just like a. It's weird that we don't. You would think we would have more shooting.
They're in the tubes.
Oh shit!
I
Zoom in on that. Zoom in on that.
I can't.
Well, in the edit.
In post, yeah.
In post edit, zoom in on that.
Oh my.
Hell yeah.
I kind of want to switch them back to the old cage, but I'm scared they're gonna get out. I kind of want to keep them in this cage if they like the tubes.
Maybe you have to keep that one then if you like the tubes.
Well, I can't fit their old wheel in it.
Oh, is it too big?
Yeah. I called that wheel the wheel of patience. Cause it was so loud. It'd be testing my patience. It'd be testing my patience every night when I try to sleep. It looks like they like it. They don't want to leave the tube.
They'll be fine. Alrighty.
Back to Olympics. Back to Olympics.
Yeah. Actually, I was gonna say switching out from the Olympics because apparently I don't know enough. Is there anything else you want to touch on the Olympics before moving on to more personal?
Let's just throw a random category out. Let's just look at it.
Let's do something with swimming. I heard there was some with like the swimming events in Paris.
Swimming, we got
because the river was like toxic.
Oh, I heard of that. I know. I heard about that. They okay. I don't have it pulled up, but I'm pretty sure I know what there it is. So they did a. Why do you have a little like button on you? I
didn't notice that. I was going like this. I had my hand on my head, and I accidentally turned my thumb down, and it made a dislike sign. Oh, it's not gonna do it now. It made a dislike sign by accident. It won't do it no more. Oh, there it goes.
Oh, there you go.
And then you can do the opposite.
It don't like me.
Maybe it's because it's on the lighted side. Maybe you have to put it on the darker side. Did I sign up for some kind of weird, like, gesture thing?
No idea. No idea. Okay, back to the whatchamacallit.
Back to Olympics. What you got?
So they got all this money together to clean the river.
Yes.
And then I'm pretty sure it was the French people. They were like
the Parisians.
They were like, "Why are you cleaning our river? How disrespectful! I'm gonna go take a poo in it to make it so you cannot swim in our river."
Because I don't think the problem was that they cleaned it. It was the fact that they only cleaned the river now that they're doing the Olympics.
Yeah.
Like now this, I'm assuming the city as well as like whatever else local government is now they're willing to clean it.
Yeah.
Because they need it for that. Instead of
I don't know who it was,
cleaning it.
But a quote from one of the people who swam in it was like, "I felt and I saw stuff some people should not have felt.
Never have seen."
Yeah.
Yeah. No, it
what is
there
that?
was one dude who swam, and I think there's footage, like as soon as he got out of the water, immediate vomiting. Just indistinguishable, like just gone. And I'm sure it wasn't just one person, I'm sure it was a lot of them.
Disgusting, man.
Oh, the boxer. Did you hear about this?
What?
Female boxer?
What female boxer? I didn't know.
Like, so there was, I think it was a chick from Algeria, and then a chick from, I don't know where she was from, the other girl. But it was a boxing match, right? And there's one of the girls, there's a whole lot of background information on it, like her dad passed away, and then there's a whole other stuff. But she, through the fight, like after the first punch, she got hit in the face, and she called it, like she gave up. And in an interview afterwards, she said that was the hardest she had ever been punched in the face. And people started accusing the Algeria woman of being trans.
I heard.
And there's a whole lot of other shit.
I heard something about that. That's wild.
Well, so a whole bunch of things, like regardless of like all this shit, because she's not, because one, Algeria has really strict laws against that kind of thing, let alone for someone that they would have representing them in the Olympics.
Yeah, that'd be a death sentence as soon as they got back.
It really would be. So the chick who's being accused of being trans, she's not. She had been banned in a boxing league not in Algeria, but I think it was an international boxing league in like the Euro-Asian area, specifically like Russia. And she was a good fighter, so she was winning a lot, right? So what I had heard is that because of correct like Russian boxing tactics, whatever you want to call it, she was banned from that league essentially. Which that league is not even like internationally recognized, but by like the World Boxing either Federation or World Boxing whatever. Well, it's still the fact that like she had been banned before, so people were using that as evidence of like, oh no, it's because she's a man. It's like, what the fuck?
So she did one thing, but if you saw the other thing, that means she did this thing. So that means she trans.
Exactly. People were like, oh, she's a man. It's like,
what?
The other fighter never even said that. The girl she fought, who she punched, she never said anything about that. All she said was that was the hardest she had ever been.
One storage clean later. And we are back.
Personal experience. We want to start in like age order, like from little kids up to now. Do we want to just throw out random ones?
I say
I'm gonna guess you played. Oh, random ones? Okay.
Yeah.
Random
what
ones.
do you mean? What do you mean? Wait, say where you gonna
I was just saying like. Well, I was gonna assume you probably did some kind of like little league at some point. Yeah, like as a little kid.
Oh yeah.
Well, there was like baseball, basketball, or something. I was gonna be like, all right, start all the way at the back and then work forward, but we can just do random hops.
You want to go first or want me to go first? I got something in mind. If you.
You go first. You want to do a category of like favorite sport we played, like anything like that, or
just spit something out.
All right, you first. You get some of these sports.
Okay, so the first one I don't know if this is the first one. No, I think it might be the first one. The one I remember mostly is baseball.
Baseball.
I played some good old baseball. I got really serious at one point, and then I stopped. It wasn't like anything like crazy. It was just.
No, but you liked it, I'm assuming.
No, all the sports I played, the only one I played that I liked was soccer. Baseball was more of a, hey Rory, you need to leave the house kind of thing.
Oh, that's how it starts. That's how mine it started. It's just a matter of fact of like whether or not you liked it after a while. But you said you liked soccer?
I love soccer.
You still like soccer?
I'll play it. If anyone wanted to play, I'll play it. I like being the goalie, cause I don't know. Something about it, just the adrenaline when they come at you with the ball and you just block it, and it'd be like, you can't do nothing. Try get through this, not get in it. You know.
Were you always the tall guy, so they made you be goalie?
No, in middle school, I believe it was middle school. Middle school, I think I talked about this on White Kids. We had we would play soccer on recess, and I was so good at goalie. I was the girls' team goalie. We played it, the boys and the girls. And I don't know if it was because the boys didn't want me, or if I was really good, but I was the girls' team goalie. It was probably if you look back on it, it was probably because none of the girls wanted to play goalie.
That's fair, I guess, but at least you still. Yes.
But in my heart, I know it's because I was the best goalie.
You were the best female goalie staff in middle school.
Yeah. I was the best soccer goalie.
Oh yeah, I get you.
And then
did not know that about you.
And then one time the girls were like, "We got this girl that wants to try goalie, so you could go be the boys goalie." And I'm like, "Okay, fine, I'll go be the boys goalie." And then she played for like one day, and then the next day I was back on goalie.
You're back on goalie duty.
I was back on goalie. Middle school's weird. Middle school's gonna be a whole different episode.
Middle school could be its own episode, and that's an episode I won't be for. Middle school. I have so much middle school related problems in my life.
That's everyone's problem. That's everyone's problem. Yours. Go on. That's why I said middle school could be its own episode.
That could be, man. 7th and 8th grade. My little sister just started middle school, man, and she's already going through it. I'm like, oh, I'm sorry. It's just sad to watch, even. Alright, random sport for myself. Since you did an early one, I'll do a late one. I actually am on a softball team currently. I go out and play every once in a while whenever there's a game. Sometimes on Tuesdays and Thursdays. It is an adult co-ed, or whatever you want to call it, and guys and girls softball league.
Oh.
On the team called Deuces.
The Gooses.
Deuces? I think so. I gotta double check real quick with the name, but I'm pretty sure.
The Deuces. That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Are you a substitute or are you a full player?
I play. I'm usually out in the outfield, but I do play. I hit. I do stuff like that.
Oh, yeah.
So that's my most modern one. Do you have another one to bounce back to?
Just mostly all I played was soccer and baseball.
Did you do any school sports?
No.
It's always like out.
We tried tennis, but I said, screw that. I'm gonna go to work and get more money. Yeah.
Tennis fell apart because one, you needed more money because it was our senior year and you were gonna move. You knew you were gonna move for a while, so you did need money.
Dolan was pissed at me.
I know. He fell off too though. Like it didn't matter.
He was so upset.
I was the only one of us three who ended up staying, and even then, what ended up happening is I ended up having to go to college now. So I didn't play as much as I could have. But I did play.
Oh no! When you guys brought it up to me, I was more of oh yeah, I'll come play tennis with you guys, and then it got.
And honestly, I'm still down to. Well, I never try to take it too serious as far as, because the thing with tennis is the way it's set up is you can only send as many players as the other team has, or as many team as they send, with a maximum of so many. Because our whole team isn't going to play every event. The only one where we get to play our whole team for an event is Thatcher. But that's because they have a billion kids playing tennis.
Fair point.
So, like, I never actually expected to get to play, personally, other than that. I really didn't. I sucked. You saw. I just had more fun at, like, practices and stuff, so I tried not to take it too seriously.
True.
So, like, if you were ever down here and you wanted to just go up tennis, I would be very down.
I don't know, if you were ever up here, I would be down too.
Are there tennis courts up there nearby? Free?
Yeah.
Where? I don't know. You gotta understand, I don't know where you live.
I know. There's just one at the end of this road.
Hell yeah. If me and Jojo come up there, we'll go. You and me can go play some tennis.
I highly doubt you guys are ever coming up here.
Not anytime soon. If I'm gonna be real with you, if we have to visit you in Tulsa, it's gonna be because there's a concert up there we're gonna go to.
Yeah.
Or, like we finally have financial stability to where we can afford to come visit you for like a day or two. Go do something. And even then, we would probably have something planned, right? It'd be like,
Yeah.
hey, Rory, there's a concert going on right by you, or if there's something in Oklahoma City, we'll fly there. You meet us there. We'll hang out for a couple days. Then you can go home and we'll fly home.
True. Fair point. Fair point.
Because worst case scenario, you have family down here. So if you come visit your family down here, then we'll run into you maybe.
That is true. Last time I came visit, it was really boring. I thought more people would want to hang out, but nobody hanging out.
It's not even a want to thing, because it's the same when with you gone. We don't really hang out with anybody because everyone's either at work or just.
I know.
It kind of sucks, but again, the one I talk to the most is you.
Because I'm forcing you to.
Well. Oh, don't you act like I didn't want to do this podcast. Meanwhile, at GCU, I was like, Rory, I need something to do other than cry over bullshit here at GCU. I need to go back to school, but I don't want to.
Same here. Same here.
You can't do yours online, buddy. I'm sorry.
I know.
Like, some stuff I can't go for online, unfortunately, but depending on what I choose to do in the future, I guess, but I don't know. Everybody knows I'm having a kid now, though. That Facebook post got made, finally.
Is everyone texting you and everything?
Not everybody. Dalton actually reached out, weirdly enough.
What did he say?
He was confused by the fact that the picture that was on Facebook was of me, Michael, and JoJo. But he's like, so wait, is it your baby? Is it your baby or Michael's baby? I was like, motherfucker, JoJo's the one who's pregnant. What the fuck? Like, on my Facebook post, I put my daughter. Like, what do you fuck with him?
Oh, it's Michael's, but we're not gonna show the wife.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say it's a fadoodle.